If you find yourself without close friendships, psychology suggests there's a significant chance you share at least 3 of these traits. And it might not be what you assume. Here's what often goes unspoken. For some, solitude isn't an accident, it's by design. Not because something is wrong, but because their mind operates on a distinct wavelength. Recent psychological insights help decode this pattern. These aren't simple explanations like shyness. These are the more nuanced, sometimes uncomfortable reasons why certain personalities struggle to form connections, even when they desire them deeply. Let's explore. Trait 1, the observer mentality. While others are immersed in life, you might be stuck analyzing it. For some, conversations aren't just exchanges, they're puzzles to be dissected. A 5-minute delay in a text reply becomes a data point to interpret. This is known as hypervigilant social monitoring, and it can be a trap. Your mind exhaustively decodes tones, word choices, and expressions that may hold no hidden meaning. You believe you're being perceptive, but it often leads to social paralysis. The difficult truth. While you're replaying an interaction, others have moved forward, building connections in real time. Presence is required for bonding, and it's hard to be present when you're acting as a detective. Does this over-analytical approach sound familiar? Share your experience in the comments below. Trait 2, the authenticity filter. You have a powerful radar for insincerity, and it can inadvertently isolate you. You easily spot the person who performs kindness, makes empty plans, or laughs without true feeling. Psychologists note this as a heightened sensitivity to social manipulation. While it seems like an advantage, it can be a burden because casual social bonding often involves a degree of performance, polite small talk, or feigned interest. If you refuse to participate in what feels like inauthenticity, people may perceive you as intense, hard to read, or intimidating. In essence, you make the social game feel too difficult, not out of malice, but from a deep allergy to pretense. Trait 3, self-reliant to a fault. Many friendships are woven through mutual need, for support, help, or validation. But if you are profoundly independent, you may have unwittingly made yourself irrelevant to this cycle. This often stems from a self-reliant attachment style, built on a belief that relying on others leads to letdown. You solve your own problems and manage your own emotions. However, people don't just want to be around you, they want to feel needed and significant in your life. When you never ask for help or show vulnerability, you deny them that role. Gradually, they may disengage, not from dislike, but because they feel unnecessary. If you're finding value in these insights, be sure to subscribe for more content on psychology and personal dynamics. Trait 4, the individualist's dilemma. You think for yourself and it can make you an outsider. When trends sweep through a group or popular opinions go unchallenged, you're the one asking, why? This low social conformity is a strength, but it disrupts the tribal nature of friendship. Bonds are often formed through shared interests, beliefs, and mirrored behaviors. When you don't mirror the group, the bonding mechanism can falter. Your honest skepticism can be misread as arrogance or being a buzzkill. Neuroscience even suggests that nonconformity can trigger a subconscious threat response in others. You're just being authentic, but to the group, you can feel like an outlier. Trait 5, the emotional time lag. You may care deeply, but struggle to express it in the moment. You'd show up in a crisis, yet find it hard to say, I missed you, or, that hurt me. This emotional reciprocity gap is where connections fray. You might process feelings internally and slowly, a trait linked to alexithymia. While you believe actions should speak louder than words, people often need verbal emotional feedback to feel secure. The tragedy is a mismatch in processing speed. They may judge emotional availability in seconds, while you need weeks to articulate a feeling. The relationship may fade not because you didn't care, but because your care was expressed on a delay. What's your perspective on emotional expression? Do you relate to this time lag? Let's discuss in the comments. The unspoken truth. Here's the core realization: you may not have lost connections because you're broken. It might be because you're incompatible with superficial or high-frequency socializing. You likely value depth over breadth, authenticity over performance, and quality over quantity. In a world where many collect acquaintances, you seek genuine resonance. You're not defective, you're operating on a different, and often lonelier, frequency, but it is a deeply honest one. If this perspective resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might understand.